All right, good evening. Let's come to order and go on the record, please. I'm Charlotte Mitchell, Chair of the North Carolina Utilities Commission. I now call for hearing docket number E-22 sub 694 in the matter of application of Virginia Electric and Power Company doing business as Dominion Energy North Carolina for adjustment of rates and charges applicable to electric service in North Carolina. Before we proceed further, and as is required by the State Government Ethics Act, it's my duty to avoid conflicts of interest, and the record will reflect that I have no conflicts with respect to the matters coming before the Commission in this docket. On February 28th, 2024, Dominion Energy North Carolina, or DENC, pursuant to Rule R117 sub A of the Rules of Practice and Procedure of the North Carolina Utilities Commission, filed its notice of intent to file a general rate case application with the Commission on or about March 28th, 2024. Thereafter, on March 28th, 2024, DENC filed its general rate case application requesting authority to adjust and increase its rates for retail electric service in North Carolina effective May 1st, 2024. Accompanying the application were the direct testimony and exhibits of DENC's witnesses. On April 15th, 2024, the Commission issued an order establishing general rate case and suspending rates. Then on June 13th, 2024, the Commission issued an order scheduling hearings, establishing procedural and filing requirements, and requiring public notice. This order scheduled public witness hearings to be held in Manteo, Halifax, and Williamston, as well as this one being held remotely by way of WebEx, for the purpose of receiving testimony from DENC's customers regarding the proposed rate increase. This order also scheduled an expert witness hearing to begin on October 7th, 2024 at 2 o'clock in the afternoon in Raleigh. The public staff, which represents the using and consuming public, has been made a party to this proceeding in accordance with North Carolina General Statutes, Section 62-15 sub D. The public staff has conducted an independent investigation of DENC's rate case application and has made recommendations to the Commission through its testimony filed in this document. In addition, the following parties petitioned and were allowed to intervene in this proceeding by order of the Commission: the Attorney General's Office, the Carolina Utility Customer Association, the Carolina Industrial Group for Fair Utility Rates 1, and Nucor Steel Hertford. On August 5th, 2024, DENC filed the supplemental testimony and exhibits of certain of its witnesses. On August 16th, 2024, DENC filed the second supplemental testimony and exhibits of certain of its witnesses. On August 30th, 2024, the public staff and other interveners filed the direct testimony and exhibits of their witnesses. And on September 10th, 2024, the public staff filed supplemental testimony of certain of its witnesses. On September 17th and 18th, DENC filed the rebuttal testimony of its witnesses, and that will bring us to tonight. All right, I will call on counsel for the parties to introduce themselves for purposes of the record, and we will begin with the applicant.
Good evening, Chair Mitchell. My name is Andrea Kells. I'm here with the law firm of McGuire Woods, appearing on behalf of Virginia Electric and Power Company. And at the appropriate time, I'd like to introduce the company's representatives who are here this evening.
Okay, please go ahead and do so, Ms. Kells.
Thank you. Also with me here this evening from Dominion is Lauren Biskey, Senior Counsel with the company, Scott Gaskell, Vice President of Regulatory Affairs, and Frank Hinkle, General Manager for Customer Service. And if appropriate and needed, I also would like to share Mr. Hinkle's email address with anyone who needs to follow up after this hearing.
Okay, we will get there if necessary.
Thank you.
All right, public staff.
Good evening, Chair Mitchell. Tom Felling with the public staff on behalf of the using and consuming public.
All right, it is good evening, Mr. Felling. Counsel for any of the other parties to the proceeding present tonight. I'm not seeing anyone. Okay. It is my understanding that there were 5 registrants for tonight's hearing. Mr. McCoy, would you confirm that none of those registrants has appeared, has called in at this point in time?
There are no callers.
Okay, and Mr. Felling, just abundance of caution, have you been contacted by anyone attempting to get into the WebEx tonight?
I have not, and have not heard from anyone on the staff that they've had such contacts.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, then we will conclude for the evening, and we will be adjourned. Let's go off the record, please, and thank you all for joining us tonight.
Thank you.